Hello YouTube! My name is Scott and I just got around to watching Cobra Kai Season 1 Episode 2 Strike First. So, what do we got going on here? Well, this one focused a little bit more on Daniel than Johnny. Daniel has what seems like a pretty good life, except he can't seem to connect with his son, who is like an entitled little jerk. And his daughter, who's his firstborn, clearly a daddy's girl, is kind of becoming someone he doesn't recognize anymore. Although, clearly, she's still a good kid. On the other side, you've got Johnny trying to get Cobra Kai back up and running, something that shocks Daniel to his core when he happens to see the dojo one day. But Johnny is still that, kind of trapped in the 80s guy. I mean, he's talking about made-up things like Miguel having asthma and peanut butter allergies. It kind of seems pretty clear that the world moved on without him. So he's trying to get the dojo up and running, which unfortunately means a lot of repair work, a lot of which is falling to Miguel. There is a small amount of training. There's this whole thing where it does kind of seem like it's a very small, contained sort of universe. I don't know if Reseda is like a small town by California standards, but the guy that Daniel's daughter Sam is kind of dating is one of the guys that was going after Miguel, him and his friends. And those are the kids that Johnny beat up. And now Daniel knows about that, and when he goes to confront Johnny, it's almost like there's going to be a rematch right there. And that actually would have been something. Although I think it's a little too early in the show for that. There were more flashbacks to scenes from the movie. Don't know how long that's going to last. Some references to Mr. Miyagi, from Daniel, of course. But yeah, I mean, you have this cast of characters all kind of come together. Miguel made some friends at school who are clearly the least popular kids in his grade. One of them, I know him from something, and it's probably going to hit me at 3 o'clock this morning. I'm going to wake up from a cold sweat and be like, it's that kid! But anyway, I suppose it's all coming along well enough. It does kind of seem like a showdown between Daniel and Johnny will be coming. It also kind of seems like... I don't know, Daniel had this flashback of when he was teaching Sam karate as a kid. So I wouldn't entirely be surprised if he picks that up again, especially after seeing the way Kyler got his ass handed to him. And knowing that Johnny was the one that did it to him. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. These are going to end up being pretty quick episodes, I think. Not of the show, of this video series. But that's what I've got so far. What do you guys think? If you haven't seen it, I don't know, have I inspired you to watch and maybe watch along with me? I can only hope, right? Anyway, do the usual YouTube stuff. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the bell down there for notifications. And until next time, I have been Scott, and this has been Just Got Around to Watching, an offshoot of opinions no one cares about. Everyone has opinions. This one was mine.